Um, what advice will you give them as they're launching and building something that is scalable, which you've built a scalable business.
Yeah, there is so much advice that I could say. I'll try to minimize it and not go off on a crazy tangent. But I will say also that when you're looking at growing the companies, I can't stress enough to finding the people. But that is probably one of the most important things when you're looking at your ability to grow. It's something that I had to learn the hard way. It's something that I have to encourage all of the leaders in the building to, hey, you've got to push this off. You've got to hand this off. You're not going to be able to focus on the big picture things if you are still in the weeds. When you are starting the company and you are in the weeds and you're doing all of the things from when I was a leasing agent. And while that can be true, you also have to be able to take a step back and relinquish the reins and tell them that, like, hey, you're going to be able to do this, and if you need me, I'm here. And then you have to implement the trust but verify. But that's probably the biggest thing that a lot of entrepreneurs, or especially investors that are trying to grow their real estate portfolio and do it all themselves, is like, hey, you've got to get rid of all of the things, everything on your plate that is not moving the needle. You've got to get rid of. It was the best decision I ever made to hire my first executive assistant. I'm like, why have I not been doing this the entire time? So I can't stress that enough.
You know,
I think
it's
that that's probably the biggest pieces.